Race predictions for the 24 hours of Le Mans race. I'm joined by David for this upcoming video that we have, whether you're watching the live stream or the video format. Welcome, welcome. We're going to be covering our LMGT3 predictions, then we're going to be going into LMP2, and finally ending off with the overall flagship category, hypercar. So, with that said, David, I'll hand things over to you for your LMGT3 predictions for the 24 Hours of Le Mans event.
Yeah, well, I've been an interested one with these predictions, but it's hard of racing the number 27 car, finishing 10th in my opinion. The Vista, of course, number 54 in 9th place. The Team WRC number 7 is Manthey Racing, the Porsche 92 car. Lexus for me is in 6th with the 87 car. 5th, Proton, the number 77 Ford Mustang. I hope to see some great pace from them this year. They finished 3rd last year. I see them having another great result this year. With Michel Gadin getting not in the car. Sarah Bovey, a fast driver as well. A bit more difficult than first expected, but I hope to see them push for a 4th place. United Autosports with the McLaren 95 car. They've had a great season so far. And the car looked great at Qatar, a high-speed circuit. Le Mans is also a high-speed circuit, so I see some similarities there for the cars to have some more pace. I mentioned them before, Proton with the Ford Mustang, the number 88 car finishing 2nd for me, and I see a General Motors win with the number 33 car winning for TF Sports. So
before we move into my predictions for LMGT3, I also want to point out, if you're watching the live stream format or the video, make sure to post your predictions in the comments below. Here are my predictions. I've predicted the number 13 AWA Corvette to finish in 10th, the number 150 Ferrari to finish in 9th, the number 27 Aston Martin from Heart of Racing in 8th. I've also predicted the number 92 Manthey First Form Porsche in 7th. And following those entries are the 2 Lexus cars, the 87 ahead of the 78 in 5th and 6th. The 33 Corvette, that's the car that David predicted to win, I've put in 4th. And then the top 3, the number 21 Ferrari Vista AF Corsa entry in 3rd. Valentino Rossi's number 46 BMW in 2nd. And I agree with you, David. I think Proton Competition and Ford are going to have a very, very strong race today. Strong race on Saturday and Sunday, and I'm going to predict them to finish in 1st with the number 88 car, Ford, finally winning at Le Mans with the Mustang and winning for the first time since 2016. Anywho though, let's move on to LMP2. We've given our LMGT3 predictions. Let's take a look at what we have lined up for LMP2. And by the way, just to reiterate what I said, make sure to post your thoughts in the comments below. David, I'll hand the floor back over to you. Who do you think is going to be grabbing the top 10 results in LMP2 in this highly competitive tier at the 24 Hours of Le Mans?
I support the Inter Europol team. I see them having a great race once again. Now bringing 2 cars. I see the 43 car finishing in 10th. The Arla number 16 car finishing in 9th. The Algarve team getting the number 45. United Autosports normally is the top team at Le Mans, and I see them having a strong race again. So I see them finishing with the 23 car in 7th and the 2 and 2 car in 5th. Just split by the AF Course number 183. Of course, always a strong car. A Pro-Am LMP2 car, really, really strong. Inter Europol with the 34 car in 4th. And then the top 3 being AO, the Spike car, the 199, the CLX Pure Racing, number 37 car in 2nd place, and the IDEX Sport, number 18 car winning. I see Andre Lauder being a strong factor, and that driver lineup is really, really strong. Of course, that is the Genesis Magma Racing supported car, what we're going to see in Hypercar next year with Genesis. Of course, so really important race for them. Bad qualifying, but I see the Le Mans being Le Mans and mixing up the results page.
Moving on though to my predictions for LMP2. David, you've predicted the number 18 IDEX Sport car to win. For me, this is my top 10 for the P2 category. I've gone with the number 45 Algarve Pro Racing car in 10th, the 183 AF Corsa Orica in 9th. Then comes the number 16 RLR M Sport Orica. That's a new car to this event. Then I've also put my support in for Inter-Europol competition with both of their cars in the top 7. I've put the 43 ahead of the 34 in 6th and 7th respectively. And then we go on to the top 5. I also think that United Autosports are going to have a very fast couple of cars here. The 23 I've put in 5th, with the 22 in 3rd. That's the defending winner of this event, of course. And splitting them is the number 37 CLX Pure Racing LMP2 car in 4th. Top 2, I've also gone with the number 18 EDEX Sport car to finish in the podium positions, but not for the win. I'm going to go with Spike. I'm backing AO Racing. This is a team that is a fan favorite, and I'm on the Spike train. I think the 199, Dane Cameron, PJ Hyatt, Louis Delatraz, that car is going to finally do it. And they've been talking about this for so long. AO Racing have been talking about, they got P2 last year. Now they got to bring Spike to one more position above and get the win here in 2025. And I just feel that confidence that AO Racing have, that Spike have. They've been so strong over in IMSA. They've been strong over in ELMS as well. And I just feel that the AO by TF car is going to have a very strong weekend here at Le Mans. Let's move on to our final big predictions, the hypercar standings. This is the tier that everyone is kind of eyeing for the 24 hours of Le Mans, and another category that's very hard to predict considering how competitive it is. David, I'll hand things over to you for your hypercar predictions. Who do you think is going to finish in the top 10 in the overall standings at the 24 hours of Le Mans in 2025?
Firstly, again, want to say, make before practice even started these predictions, because I put Alpine 10th and 8th, with the 36 car being the number 10 placed and the 35 car finishing 8th. Alpine have showed a lot of pace this year so far, and I see them getting a much better result than last year at Le Mans. Of course, disaster race last year with 2 retirements. So yeah, really hoping for them to have a great race. Splitting them is the Jota, so far taking pole position car in 9th, the number 12 car. In 7th, I put BMW number 15. I see them having a better race than last year as well. Of course, second year with the car here. Toyota number 7, being on a comeback run once again, finishing 6th this time. Porsche, I see them having more pace but still struggling. The number 6 car for me is in 5th. And then we come to the top 4, which are Ferrari, the number 51 car, finishing 4th. Splitting the Ferraris is the number 8 Toyota, finishing 3rd. And then Ferrari, 2nd and 1st. The AF Corse, the private car, the 83, finishing 2nd. And it's going to be a back-to-back for the number 50 Ferrari for me.
Here are my predictions for the 24 hours of Le Mans in the hypercar class. David, you've predicted the number 50 Ferrari to grab the win. And let's just say I'm also going to do the same with a Ferrari 499P. In 10th place, I've predicted the number 12 Hertz Team Jota Cadillac to finish in the top 10. In 9th, I've predicted the number 4 Porsche Penske to finish in 9th position. This is the car that's from IMSA, the 3rd Porsche Penske entry. Then comes the number 7 Toyota Gazoo Racing car in 8th. The number 36 Alpine I've placed in 7th. Then I've placed the number 6 Porsche in 6th. The number 15 BMW is then in 5th. And then I've placed the number 83 Ferrari AF Corsa car in 4th. I've also put the number 8 Toyota in 3rd. I think this car is going to perform really well. I just have a really good feeling about Toyota this year. I think that they have the pace for at least a podium. In 2nd, it's obviously my boldest prediction of this entire video. I've put the number 38 Hertz Team Jota Cadillac on the podium, and I think it's going to be a very close fight. And considering what we're seeing in qualifying, I think that Cadillac's got the pace, and I don't know. Considering I didn't make this during qualifying or after, I think that my prediction's safe. Finally, I've predicted the number 51 Ferrari AF Corsa car to win this race. This is the car that won in 2023. I think they're going to return to the win, the podium, and the top step in 2025. The 51 I've put in first. David, you've gone for the number 50. Regardless, though, we both think that Ferrari is going to win Le Mans, either with one of the factory cars. So we'll definitely see how how it goes as we head into the race. We've covered our predictions for all three categories, LMGT3, LMP2, and of course Hypercar. Give us your predictions in the comments below who you think is going to be winning these three classes. That's pretty much it from our pre-race stream. David, thanks again for joining me. We will see you on race day for the 24 hours of Le Mans this weekend. Do not plan anything big because this is the big thing that you should be planning. The 24 hours of Le Mans, the greatest endurance race and the oldest endurance race in the entire world.